All right, everyone, we are now on our 12th letter and sound. We are going really well together learning these letters and sounds. So when I think of this next letter and sound, I think of the word kite. Kite. Like this is an example of a kite. Kite. I also think of the word kid. Kid. Like a small child. Kid. So both of these words start with the sound k and the letter K. K. So I want you to take your card that your teacher gave you with the letter K and put your plastic over it, and we're going to trace this letter and say the sound together. All right, here we go. K says k. K says k. K says k. Good job. Now we know two letters that make the sound k. And at the end of this lesson, we'll talk a little bit more about how to know which one is which. But first, let's review. I'm going to show you a card that has a letter on it, and I want you to tell me the sound that that letter makes. Ready? Good job. Ah, good job. Did you say mm? Good job. G. Good job. D. Good job. Ah. Good job. K. Good job. T. Good job. Oh. Good job. J. Good job. All right. Now I'm going to say a sound, and I want you to find your card that has the letter that makes that sound. I'm going to I'm going to say a sound, and I want you to find your card that has the letter that makes that sound. Okay? The first sound is G. Did you find the letter G? G says G. The next sound is A. Did you find the letter A? A says A. The next sound is D. Did you find the letter D? D says D. The next sound is K. Did you find the letter C or the letter K? Both make the sound K. Both are correct. But my example here is C says K. The next sound is T. Did you find the letter T? T says T. The next sound is H. Did you find the letter H? H says H. The next sound is Ah. Did you find the letter O? O says Ah. The next sound is I. Did you find the letter I? I says I. Good work. Now we're going to put the sounds together to make syllables. We're going to pound the syllable, tap the sounds, and read the word. Here we go. The syllable is kit. Kit. K-it. Kit. K-it. Kit. The next syllable is cat. Cat. K-at. Cat. K-at. Cat. The next syllable is Kim. Kim. K-i-m. Kim. K-i-m. Kim. The next syllable is cot. Cot. K-ot. Cot. K-ot. Cot. The next syllable is not yet. Okay, so I told you at the beginning of this lesson that we were going to talk about the differences between the C and the K because both of them make the sound K, right? So one way to know whether it's going to be a C or a K at the beginning of a syllable is what letter comes after. So C always has A, O, and U after it. So cat has an A. Cut has a U. Okay? Cod has an O. So C is always followed by A, O, and U. So when you hear the word cat, you're like, does that start with a C or does that start with a K? Well, I hear K and then I hear A. So I know A is A, which means the first letter must start with a C. Now let's look at the letter K. K is always followed by I or E in a syllable. So K-I-T-E, kite, kite. Kim, and then we have the word kettle, kettle. It is always followed by I or E. So when I think of Kim, Kim, K-I-M, I hear I. It is I, so I know it must start with a K and not a C. So C is always followed by A, O, and U. K is always followed by I and E. Okay? So let's tap out the word cut. Cut. K-a-t. Cut. That second sound we hear is which is a U. So it must start with the letter C. Let's tap out the word Kim one more time. Kim. K-I-M. I hear I as my second sound, and I know that's an I, so it must start with K. Okay? C is always followed by A, O, U. K is always followed by I and E. Good work.